strongly condemn this development and call on all Nigerians of good conscience to resist this brazen assault on the constitution of our country and institutions of our democracy. The president's illegal and unconstitutional proclamation was presumably driven by the protracted, insidious political crisis in River State, which culminated in the recent ruling of the Supreme Court. Naturally, we expected all parties to the dispute to follow laid down procedures and in good faith to comply or to promptly implement the judgment of the highest court of the land. We know that despite active statements and the belligerent attitude of these opponents, Governor Fubara had demonstrated goodwill and appeared disposed to the implementation of the ruling of the Supreme Court. However, rather than rise above the fray, the president yielded to petty favoritism and betrayed the oath that he solemnly swore to before God and man, which was to do, and I quote, do right to all manner of people according to law, without fear or favor, affection, or ill will, and I quote. If President Tinubu had conveniently disguised his true intention in the past, his broadcast to the nation on 18 March 2025 betrayed his bias and fell far below the standard of comportment expected from his exalted office.
Both His Excellency, the former Vice President, and my humble self were a part of. And it is true that in those cases the governors were suspended. These suspensions were challenged in the courts. In 2006, the Supreme Court of Nigeria gave a judgment clearly stating that even though by then Daria had been restored to office, but lashed the Obasanjo administration and said that under no circumstances would the emergency provisions in Section 205 be used to remove elected official. That is the law. The Supreme Court has spoken. No legislation or constitutional amendment has changed that. So that is the law. No one, no person or authority can remove an elected official, whether governor, deputy governor, or member of the legislature, without going through the due process of law. In the case of governor, via impeachment, and in the case of legislators, through recall. Those are the only ways you can remove an elected person. You cannot tamper with the mandate of the people under the Section 305 of the Constitution. The Supreme Court has spoken, and it's very, very clear. What President Tinubu has done is violently unconstitutional and unlawful. And our hope is that the National Assembly will for once today, this National Assembly, that everyone accuses of being rubber stamp, will at least for once stand with the people of Nigeria. Thank you.